When you've been doing business with somebody for almost 20 years and you have faith in what they do, it makes everything a whole lot easier to step on a limb and try something new. My name is Justin Smith, and I run a row crop farming operation, family farm with my brother. We farming cotton, corn, and peanuts, around 6,500 acres here in Scribben County. You have to keep up with the times if you're going to be productive nowadays. You have the bigger equipment so you can cover more acres. Just do as much as you can with the labor you have available. If you know it's going to save you money in the long run, I feel like it's important that you move forward with technology and try to do the best you can to stay up with times. And I feel like ag technologies can carry you in the right direction for that. We put in our first Trimble systems, and ever since then, our relationship with ag technologies has just grown through the years. We went from Trimble to precision planting with Delta downforce and V-drives to V-apply systems with liquid, and then we went to Magro systems on our sprayers, Conceal on our planters for 2x2, and then we went to Symphony. We're like a lot of other people. You fight palmer, you fight pigweeds, grass, insects, fungus, and peanuts, and you want your coverage to be the best it'll be. You want to do it as fast as possible, but I make sure that I want to get that coverage, and you get it with the Magro. I got Magro around 3 years ago, and I put it on a bigger case sprayer with a 130-foot boom. I don't understand how it works because it's just magnets, and your water and chemicals running through magnets. I can't explain it, but it works. We've cut our surfactants down. You don't have the drift problem you used to have before. It is a true savings, and all I know is it works. You can take a peanut leaf after you've sprayed it with Magro and your Bravo and look under the leaf, and it'll roll under it somehow. When you pull to the end of the field, instead of your spray just drifting with you, you can see it lay down where it's supposed to go. We went from spraying 12, 15 gallons, 10 on some, to spraying 10 as our most, and a lot of applications were 5 and 6. So that cuts, the amount of water you use in half. You take a guy running a sprayer, and if he can spray 200 more acres a day, 1 tank a day, 5 days a week, that's 1,000 acres more he can spray with one sprayer just by running Magro. 1,000 acres. To me, that's a no-brainer. Symphony is basically individual nozzle shutoff. Instead of having a section control where you have a bank that cuts off 4 or 5 nozzles in a section, it cuts every one of them off individually, or cuts them on individually. It's not going to overspray 2 or 3 rows, and you have to worry about putting out too much chemical, which could kill the product or mess up your soil or anything like that. It's a way to make sure your spraying is as accurate as possible. And with a conventional sprayer, you have to worry about keeping a certain mile per hour so you can keep your pressure. With Symphony, you can slow down and run 2 miles an hour when you're crossing a wash, and it's going to put out 6 gallons an acre like it's supposed to, or you can run 20 miles an hour, and it's going to keep that constant pressure so you're not putting out too much or too less when you're applicating. When you're turning, the outside of your boom is running faster than the inside of your boom. Well, it compensates for your speeds. It keeps everything even like it's supposed to be. And plus, it's saving you money. The nozzle body doesn't look really any different than the one you had before. It's still a single nozzle body, or you can get a 5-way if you want to change your tips, like rotate from one to the other. It's just a plug-and-play system. It's very simple and user-friendly. You can take Symphony and put it on any sprayer, new or old. I mean, I run Magro on my case sprayer, and it has aim command, which is individual nozzle shutoff. And I run it on the John Deere that has Symphony. And we're cutting back the amount of product we're using. So that's saving money. I mean, probably a couple $100,000 a year by the time you figure labor and time, and labor's not cheap. I hope there's a long future with ag technologies. They give 100%. When they show up here, they do what they can to get us back going if we have a problem. And if I call them with a question about putting on a new piece of technology, I feel like that they're going to give me their honest opinion about whether it's going to work for my operation or not, because they know my operation good enough. I feel I've put enough trust in them to say, hey, if I want to put this on, do you feel like that it's a good product for me? Is it a fit for my farm? And there's been times they've told me no. And to have somebody that you can trust, to know that they're just not out trying to take any bit of money you'll give them, that they're really trying to help you move forward in your operation, means a lot. And it means a lot to me that I can call somebody and consider them a friend. There's just so much stuff they sell that's helped my operation. I'm trying to use something from ag technologies from start to finish because I believe in their products that much.